Oh, wait. Okay, so I tried to take the roof out of it. It's always in there. And I'm at work, guys, so I mean, this is how I look after a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I am trying to come to you because most of the time I'm always coming to you at night. That's when I get off. But so what we need to talk about now is Beyonce. I know all the rumors. I've heard all the rumors about Beyonce being a monster and Beyonce being um an occultist or satanic person or satanist and all these things that she's doing with her music and everything to do with her spirituality and how she did the drummer girl. Well, I was on this lady's channel, right? And this girl said that she was a psychic. Now, I can't remember her name, but I'm just coming to you to let you know. She said she was a psychic, and so I was like, oh, guess what though? She was like, that Beyonce is not the one that's haunting this girl. She said that who's haunting this girl is some man that used to be like her boss that might entire with Beyonce, but has nothing to do with Beyonce, or her boss before Beyonce, sometime before Beyonce. And then he's the one that's stopping her from being able to work with people and stuff. I don't know if that's true or not. But my thing to this lady is, you say you've been working with Beyonce for over 8 years, 7 or 8 years. If you've been going through all of this stuff, why did you wait this long to say something? Like, why did you wait all this time to say something about Beyonce when you had all this time to say, you know, what she was doing? People have been calling her names the whole time. Like, all this time, they've been calling Beyonce all types of names and calling her a Satanist and uh, she's in a cult and all this stuff. And it's actually pictures that prove that maybe something is going on. Because she's hanging with that lady, Abramovich. That lady is really, really crazy. That lady does a lot of weird stuff. But hey, what we call crazy is their normal. So, I mean, I seen Jay take pictures with the lady. I seen Beyonce at the table with the lady. And the stuff I've seen about this lady is not good stuff. The stuff I've seen about her is really weird stuff. And I heard that she does these dinners where she have people sitting at the table with her and they're eating people and stuff and having a feast with human beings and just crazy stuff. So my whole thing is, why are you just now coming out now? When you knew that this whole time if she's been torturing your career and she's been doing all these unheard of things, why are you just coming out now? I'm not saying she's lying. I'm just saying, like, if it was me and my career was on the line, I would have been said something a long time ago. Like, she already messing up my career, so why would I close my mouth until the end when I don't have anything? And when she's stopping my money, or like they say, stopping bags. Like, why would I wait until the last minute to say something when she's already done stuff to me? She's killed my cat. They said she killed her cat. Like, they took the cat back to her and she killed it, which I don't believe, but the lady says that she has proof. I want to see the proof. That's the receipt of, did Beyonce kill your cat or no? If you have video on her killing your cat, then we need to see that. My other point is, I mean, you can look in Beyonce's songs and you can tell that Beyonce is doing whatever she wants to do. I can look at Beyonce from a long time ago. I forgot what video she came out with, but she had did this little video thing And the video said, I thank God for my career. I thank God for my family. I thank God for getting me here. How does God feel like I'm so special to bring me to the point that I'm at? At that point in time, you could tell Beyonce was actually talking about God Himself, and she was not talking about some cult stuff. You could look at her, she was very vulnerable at that time. She was crying on the video, and she was actually on some type of tour or something, and she was actually letting us see how she is, like, behind the cameras, and she was crying, and she was just so thankful to God for allowing her the opportunity to do things that us as normal people, we don't do, or we can do, or we just don't get the chance to do. And unfortunately, everybody is not set up to be a singer or a rapper or play basketball or, certain special type of things. Some of us are here for certain different reasons. Like, we're here to teach someone else a lesson, we're here to learn something, or we're here for someone else, to protect someone. It's a lot of different reasons why we're put on this earth. And some people were put on this earth to send a message to others, but they're sending the wrong message, and their message is coming off wrong. Now, whether you're religious or whether you're just a spiritual person, I'm sorry, but religion and spirituality go in hand. You can't be spiritual without having some type of belief in something. There's no way possible. If you believe that you can breathe and you can't see you're breathing, you believe in something. Because we can believe in everything else, but we can't believe that there was actually a person who actually made it where we can breathe and we can breathe this air. Beyonce has had several different records, and people say it's because, oh, she was in a cult. No, that's not why Beyonce is able to do what she's doing. Beyonce is able to do what she's doing because Beyonce is Beyonce, and Beyonce has always done well from the beginning of time, when she was actually just young and able to be who she wanted to be. um and she had God in her life. Now, her her parents were Catholic, and they they have a background too. There are a lot of different mean things they say about her mom and dad, and that they really didn't love each other, and that her mom was a stripper, and she got pregnant, so her dad felt like he had to marry her because of that. I don't think that's true. I feel like at one point in time, Beyonce's mom and dad loved each other, and they just didn't click after a certain period. They didn't click, and that's not something unheard of. Usually people split up, and when they split up, it's because of a disagreement, and it's because they don't agree on something. And then you have the people to come in and just be like, oh yeah, this person didn't really love this person. So they basically saying Beyonce's dad and mom did not love each other, that they helped and got married because they had a kid on the way. Well, back in that time, people did actually do that, and it to make themselves look good. But I just don't think it went from, oh, this is a light skinned girl, she's pretty, I love her, to, oh, she's a stripper, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do what I have to do. Like, I don't know why people try to make them look so bad, but that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is Beyonce did change. She changed over the years, and she actually is acting different. She used to talk about God, like I told you, and now she does not even bring God up. If she does, we don't know what God she's talking about. I can see the difference in her just by what she's saying. Um, the difference is Beyonce would say, I like to thank God for this and that and Jesus Christ and all this stuff. She doesn't say that anymore. Instead, you see her on videos with these things across her face, all on her head. And I mean, that's her prerogative. That's what she wants to do with her life. That's on her. But I'm just letting you guys know, everything that we do in life, there's a consequence for everything you do. Whether you believe in God, the devil, a higher being, someone made you, just remember there is a consequence for everything you do. You cannot live in this world and do what you want to do and think that there's not a consequence. Either karma is going to come and get you, or something's going to happen with you where you're not going to be happy about it if you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Now, some people believe in the devil. How can you believe in the devil without believing in something better than the devil? If you can believe in evil, you can believe in good. The bad part about it is there's stuff out there where people are saying the devil is coming back and he's going to take over the heaven and the earth. This is my whole point. And remind you, I said point. How is the devil going to come back and take over the heavens and the earth when he fell from heaven? You know, they say he was the Lord's right-hand man. So if he was the Lord's right-hand man and he knew everything about the Lord then, why is it that he fell so hard and he was not able to stay up there with all the powers that he was given and all the knowledge that he knew about God? Why is it he didn't make it the first time? So what make y'all think he gonna make it the second time? That's just speaking in religious point of view. There's a spiritual side to it too. We were born for a purpose. We were brought here for a purpose. Some people believe that, you know, we're reincarnated and we're brought back as somebody else. Some people believe that we are, you know, here for a purpose. Me, I tend to believe God brought us here to live. He wanted people to know, hey, you know, I'm going to try this thing over and I'm going to see if I have some people who can actually live and try to do halfway right, or at least all the way right. What he wants us to do is all the way right. On the spiritual side, there is good and evil. And life is what you make it. And you have to believe in something or you'll fall for anything. Think about it. You have to believe in something or you will fall for anything. Our minds are the most powerful things that we have. And with our minds, we can do anything, but we just don't know it. We can do anything with the minds that we have. They are so big and so powerful that we don't even know what we're capable of because we don't think outside of the box. We don't think there are other things out there. We don't know what's really out there in the world, because as soon as someone tells us something different that we never heard of, guess what we do? We run or we laugh. And we think that person is funny, but who's really funny is the person who's not listening and the person who thinks it's a game. Because when whatever comes, it could be anything. Something you never seen before. You can't say and start getting scared and gawked out and you know someone's already explained it to you. That leads me to tell you this. People think they get away with so much stuff. They think they're always getting away. You didn't get away. You just got through. You didn't get away. You got through it. So when you think you're getting away with something, you're not getting away with it. You got through it. Because, like Kenneka Jenkins, whoever killed her feel like, oh, I got away with it. They so stupid. They don't understand. I'm so smart and they're so dumb. I got away with killing her. And they don't even know. You haven't gotten away with anything. You got through it. You didn't get away with nothing. So you guys are trying to tell me we were put here by ourselves. We just showed up. We showed up and we just happened to be here. There is nothing that put us here and we're just here. Or maybe the monkeys did it. Maybe we're monkeys. Like they said, black people are monkeys. No, black people are not monkeys. I'm sorry. That's not where they originated. If God wanted to transform animals, all animals would transform into something else, a different type of creature. These animals have not turned into any other type of creature. They just downsized. So when people try to figure out where we come from, and how we got here, you have to be on a religious view or you have to be spiritual. It doesn't matter which one you pick. But please pick something so you won't fall for anything. Because people trick people out here. Like this lady is saying Beyonce did this to her. I mean, people laugh about that stuff, but you really don't know what's out here. And I'm just saying this to let people know the devil, you can call it the devil, you can call it whatever you want, but it's something out here, and it's allowing us to see things in a different light than what we see them. People are starting to come out, and we're so used to the norm that we laugh when people say stuff. We laugh at other people's stories instead of taking it in consideration. Like, hey, why would this person come up here and lie? Why would this person just come up here and lie? Some people do have a motive. Like the girl talking about Cardi B, Marie. Some people have a motive. She got what she wanted. She lied on. Now, like I said, maybe not some things. Yeah, maybe her and Cardi worked together. Cardi never denied that. But how much lying do you want to do to get what you want? Like, how much lying do you want to do to get what you want? And that's something to think about. Like, these people that think they get away with stuff, they're not getting away with anything. And we as a people, it doesn't matter. And I always say this, it doesn't matter what color you are. Look at me. You don't know what the hell I am. You can look all you want to. I would have to explain everything to you. And nobody has time for that. So you can call me a monkey. You can call me a wetback. You can call me a nigger. You can call me an Asian, whatever they call Asian. Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. My nationality has nothing to do with why I'm on this earth. My nationality is dirt. Let's just be real. My nationality is clay dirt. That's what my nationality is. So you want to say, oh, she's the sand, Go ahead, cause my hair is sandy brown, so I'm the sand. Fine, Okay, what does that have to do with society right now? What does that have to do with how people are treating people right now? What does that have to do with Kanika dying? What does that have to do with Kendrick Johnson dying? What does that have to do with little Adrian's parents killing him and putting him in a pig pen to eat his flesh and stuff to get rid of the evidence? Has nothing to do with nothing. So if people would stop being so closed-minded and stupid, because it is, it's really stupid that we're going into like years and years and years and years and years of the human beings walking the earth. And all humans can talk about is, oh, you're black, you're brown, you're gold, you're orange, you're purple, you're red. What about the real things out here? Y'all really don't think we got different creatures out here? Y'all don't think we have different creatures out here? Y'all don't think that there's anything out here but y'all? Birds and the bees. I challenge y'all to go home and look up some stuff that you ain't never heard of before. And ask yourself this question. Can I believe this? Is this reasonable? Nothing is reasonable. That's why I'm asking you to do this. Nothing is reasonable. There is no such thing as reasonable. Everything was put on this earth for a reason. We just have to realize that as human beings. And stop thinking about stupid stuff like, oh, this person is this and this and this. And that's all we do is gossip about. This person is this and that. As you can see in most of my videos, I only say something when somebody's wrong. Other than that, you don't hear me talking about Tasha K and Lovely T and how they are so wrong. They have their opinions. Everybody does. And I'm not going to talk about them and pretend like they wrong for investigating, or Tasha K wrong for thinking it's true, and Lovely T wrong for thinking it's not. We are we are made to have our own opinions. If her opinion was the same as hers, they might as well be robots. If her writing was the same as hers, they might as well be robots. But we have our own opinion, and nobody should be saying, "Oh, Tasha K going down, her whole platform going down." No, Tasha K is only stating what Tasha K thinks. Let Tasha K be Tasha K, and the whole situation then died out. And guess what? Miss Marie got what she wanted. She wanted some people to be interested in her, so she said, "What can I think of that would make people interested in me? Oh, I know what I can do. I can talk about Cardi B, and even though I didn't know her that well, I can talk about her and make people think that I know that girl's so good, and I don't know nothing about her." But guess what? These people are so dumb. I bet you I have a bunch of followers, and then I start talking about something else, which you don't know. People gonna get tired of hearing that boring stuff about how healthy you supposed to be and all of that. People know they supposed to be healthy. People know that they are supposed to be healthy. We don't need nobody to tell us that. And who's gonna get something from you and you talking about herpes and stuff? Who? I wish somebody would buy something from her that she mixed up. Ain't no telling what she got in there. And then she got Lovely T over here feeling bad. Why is Lovely T feeling bad when? Why would you do that to somebody? All that witchcraft stuff will come back on you. Just know that. Because nothing evil is good for anybody. I don't care if it's the person making the daggone curse or the little whatever you putting on spells. That shit's not good for nobody. So just because you think that you got Tasha K and Tasha K gonna be Lovely T and Tasha K gonna be messed up, honey, that shit gonna come right back around, back to your ass. When you had that book coming out, you gonna be like, "Oh man, dang." And I'm just being real. I'm being serious. So if you want somebody to talk babyish to you, and you want somebody to get up here and be like, "Hi, my name is Jessica, and I came up here to let you guys know that everything's gonna be all right, cookies, cream, and ice cream, and I'm just a so perfect person in the world, and I just love everybody, and everybody's so wonderful," then you might want to get on somebody else's page. Because when I talk real stuff. I talk about real things, real problems. And right now, the main problem in this world is we should have never, ever learned about guns. We should have never learned how to shoot, stab, none of that. Killing is real here. Now they're just putting people in freezers, wrapping people up in mats. Kids. Kids. And I'm just shocked because I'm like, how many more people got to die? How many more people have to die in order for the world to realize we have to stick together? People just keep, "Oh, you got to stick." Yes, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what the future holds, but people can't stick together. It's a reason why there are different colors and shades of people on this earth. That's one thing I know. There's a reason why there are different shades of people on this earth. So you picking because you're beneath the person you're picking on. You know you are. Who the hell picks on somebody that is unpickable? You ain't gonna pick on somebody that you think is smart. You gonna pick on a person that you think that you know a lot about, but you really know the truth about them, and you gonna pick on them because you know that they've been told lies. And I'm speaking on black people now. Black people been told so many lies they don't even know who they are. But to figure out who you are is up here. You can't even trust the Bible no more because they done rewrote the Bible so many times. So many Bibles out there now. It's just like, you know what? I need to find myself within myself. And if I can't find myself within myself, then I need help doing so. Maybe there's something that happened to me. I need to reach down and I need to grab. And right now, that's what Jess on the Case has. I mean, Cardi's supposed to be going to jail, or maybe going to jail. People say she's going to jail. She might not even go to jail. But I know Nikki's getting on my nerve. I love Nikki now. Don't get me wrong. But homegirl's getting on my nerve. She done already told this story about her being abused, her mother being abused. And it's like Cardi is going through a lot and Nikki has to stand out in some sort of way. So she gets on TV and wants to cry and hoop and holler when we already heard this story before. What's happened to Cardi B is happening to Cardi now. It didn't happen to her 10 years ago. She's been in some incidents and she might be facing time. And Nikki just has to come in and cry and get the attention back on her. Honey, I don't know how much attention you're going to get off your video, of your documentary, but I hope it's the amount that you want. I don't have a problem with Nikki. As I said, I don't have a problem with her. But Nikki and Cardi need to stop going at each other's throats. We need them for hip hop because women make hip hop better always. But it is what it is. And like I said, it's just on the case and I'm signing off.